Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things, I gotta just let it all out. I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about, telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that, telling me things about rap, talking the truth and that stab in my back that will knock me off track. No, too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong, one shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more and I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you guys all so much yet again for tuning into my channel, and in this video today I'm going to show you guys how to perform the Lazy Man Soul Swap on these 1999 white cement 4s. Now right away I'm just going to let you guys know that there's really no such thing as a lazy soul swap. What I'm referring to is the actual stitching in the toe cap. Now I don't have the tools on hand right now to be restitching toe caps, so I'm just going to show you guys how to do it without any stitch work. But before we jump into that, a few of the supplies that you'll need in order to complete this project are Barge Super Stick Cement, Angelus Light Gray, Angelus Bone, Angelus Sand, Angelus Flat White, some cotton rounds, acetone, some angular paint brushes, and lastly a sneaker cleaner. And for this particular project I'll be using Reshoevn8r's Advanced Sneaker Solution, and if you want to save 10% off of your entire order over at Reshoevn8r.com, be sure to use my discount code. It will be in the description for you to find. And while you're there, if you need any supplies from Angelus Direct, do not worry, I will leave a link there for you as well. Alright, now it's time to get started. I'm going to start by removing all of the old crumble midsole by using a plastic paint scraper. I'll also be removing whatever is left over by applying some acetone to a cotton round and rubbing the outsole and the upper until it's completely clean of any debris. Using cotton rounds is much better in my opinion because I find that they don't leave behind any cotton residue. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so I got all of the old midsole off, and in order to get the leftover midsole from the actual toe of the shoe, it's best to soak some cotton balls in acetone and then use a chopstick to move it back and forth against the toe of the outsole until it's completely clean. Now that the shoe is ready to be worked on, we have to go remove the midsole from our donor pair of shoes. I'll be using an Air Jordan Son of Mars in the exact same size, and I'll also be pouring boiling hot water directly into the shoe in order to melt the factory glue. Acetone will work fine as well, I just personally don't like wasting it, so I'm just gonna stick to the boiling water. Alright, so the donor midsole has been removed, and now I'm just going to do a fitment test. The donor midsole is not a proper fit, so I'll be using a Dremel tool to shave it back. I'll also be using the Dremel to remove any old glue that may still be on the donor midsole.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like I like to.
Alright, we got a decent fit, but there are definitely some downsides to not removing the stitching from the toe cap. You could end up with minor gaps in the end result, but that will not take away from the wearability of the shoe. It's really more of a cosmetic thing, so it's entirely up to you on how you want to approach these projects. Now that the fitment is decent, I'm going to move on to actually painting the midsole, and if you want to get the same color match as me, mix these following colors in this exact order: 20 light gray, 5 bone, 6 sand, 9 flat white. Let's paint.
If I may. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you. I'd like to love you, love you. If I may.
Alright, so I got the base coat and the color part down, and now I'm just going to be adding the speckle effect. I'll be using John Manalo's method of using 2 toothbrushes, and this stuff goes everywhere, so make sure that you have your stuff covered or an old shoebox to work inside of. Alright, so the painting is finished and now I'm going to start gluing. I'm going to start with the outsole to the midsole first by laying down 2 layers of super stick, letting it cure for about an hour, and then I'm going to heat it up with a heat gun and clamp it with my hands until the bond is complete. And for anyone wondering, it is the exact same process for the uppers as well, so I'll be playing the footage straight through. Now, I did not apply a finisher when I painted the midsole because now that the gluing is finished, there's a very good chance that you're going to need to perform some touch-ups. You can fast track this by putting some flat black onto the end of a toothpick and applying extra speckles to cover any blemishes. So I did my touch-ups and now I'm going to apply a combination of Angelus Duller and matte finish. Okay, now that all of that is done, I can finally clean the shoe. And you may be asking yourself like, yo, why are you only cleaning the shoe now? And the answer to that question is because the shoe was basically DS and the cotton rounds didn't leave any cotton residue on the outsole or the uppers. I'm actually more or less just cleaning the shoe so I can condition the 17-year-old leather. I'll be using Rejuvenator like I said, along with the suede and the sole brush. Let's finish this project off.
Knowledge. Loud. Came with a couple of questions. I am suggesting the obvious. Make you ingest my vernacular. Master of all my abilities. Acrobatic back and forth, I'm liking that. And Mr. Go and get it, get the gab, I got it. I'm combative, been in battles, won them all. Flow ridiculous, sentences running on. Now they all opposed, no one fucking with me. That's okay, cause I like my seclusion. They soon to succumb to the sound we created. I cater to no one but me and mine. Ain't no fucking handouts that was ever given. This is repetition at its finest, baby. I don't give a damn if anybody like it. Boy, I said it, I do this for me. Let's make it clear, I'm a demonstrative lyricist. Literally in the infancy stages. I stated my purpose before, but they force on my hand with this ignorance. I'm innocent in the sense that I'm coming with purer intentions. I'm tempted to just take the scenery out. Gotta figure out how we gon' make it happen. Time is not on my side in the midst of madness. I've been so lost on the road to travel, giving everything I wanna, let my pain unravel. I'm a sick in the right room like a poet, I guess. None less than ever, that was legendary. I took a plan and I mapped it out. In terms of energy, I feel like I'm maxing out. How many times can you fail for you just submit? No one is convinced I'm in, but I wanna get out, and my doubt is just consumed. I've been thinking what the hell I got to lose. A little bit of my pride I threw away, food for thought. I'm getting rid of my ego as a way to progress. I wanna humble myself, become meek and thankful. Just appreciate the talent that I was given. I wanna maximize it to attain a lot. I send all praise to the Most High, Lord. Just no comparison to me, I'm just a bastard, bro. The way I mix it with the words, I make a massacre. You hit the pain in my rhyme spectacular, but yeah, you pass it up and then move on. My shit looked over like it's not a threat. It takes a lot of time, I wanna get you convinced, but when I hit you with the shit, I miss opinion switch. I better get the recognition that I really deserve. The style is superb, the one that they rather defer. And I patiently propose, I proceed, but don't patronize me and at least unleash my words of wisdom when the verse is finished. If forever change with my tone and temperament, I channel my rap from the Old Testament. I lost it all like King Solomon, but I be getting it back. I tell a vigorous tale, a visionary what I am, but nobody believes. I'm trying to keep it all together, but the mic can see. My mic check sound nice, 1, 2. I got it, been by it from the beginning, I swear that I is. I give a simple example, the way the music is headed. I make a mandatory margin, I'm walking my territory, I'ma tell it like it is. But from my perspective, I can't fabricate. I'ma put my truth on the page.